So at the track, ready to take on a 5k TT. Race one's now coming to an end. There's 2 races here tonight. I'm hoping to go, well, I've got 2 goals. First one's to get PB, which is like 15:20 something. And then the best goal, which I'd love to get, would be sub 15. Got a pacemaker. He's, God knows where he is, probably getting some extra miles. Got one there, yeah, Mark there. He's going to come around his bike. We've got John who's going to go in it. Sorry, what's your name? You're going to go in it as well, aren't you? You're in the race, or are you
Simon,
yeah, you'll get Simon. You're going for 17:30, aren't you?
Yeah.
So we've got John going for 18, and then Callum, who is over at the other side of the track, I think he's going for 15:30. So yeah, should be good. There's no wind, so we haven't really got any excuses. So I'll see you at the end, and we'll see how it goes. A bit nervous now.
How was that, Jay?
Hard. Did 15:08. Went through 3k and I think about 01:02, and then Callum, who I was running with, just like he was finding it hard, and he pulled out about around then, I think 2:08 to 3k, something like that. And then although we had the bike, it was tough, but massive PB. It's like 20 seconds. It's just what I would have done to go 9 seconds quicker and go 14:59. Definitely up to doing another one at some point. Yeah, it's tough, but I actually quite enjoyed that despite feeling completely ruined. How'd you do, mate?
Oh, I think it was a 16:30.
PB though, wasn't it? By loads.
Yeah.
How much of a PB was it?
34 seconds over last year.
34 seconds over last year.
And as well as a TT, so.
What, last night? Oh, what, yeah.
Yeah, tonight.
Yeah, you were solo, didn't have anyone, did you? So, yeah, tough, but it was quite fun when you look back now, but at the time it's fucking horrendous, isn't it?
Oh, isn't it?
Oh, I'm going to struggle to warm down. If any people probably wonder on this, well, we're not using spikes, but I tried them in the warm-up and just didn't feel right. I tried them a bit yesterday, and I think the zero drop, if you're not used to it with all these new shoes now with like 6-7 mils, it just felt like I was running very flat-footed and on my heel a lot. So did a few strides with these, a few strides with the spikes, and I realised straight away these were the ones to wear. They just feel better. I think spikes would be quicker if you practice in them, because I know a lot of people are going to comment on this and be like, why didn't you wear spikes? So I don't use them enough, and if I practiced on them they would be quicker, but at the moment they're not. What about you? Have you got any spikes? You've got spikes and you do cross country.
Yeah, I ripped them in English schools, last race of the year.
He needs a sponsor.
Shredded a hole right along the side of them.
Sponsor a mum and dad, didn't have the budget to get him a new pair. He lost his sponsorship, didn't he, with you when he ripped his spikes?
No longer, the bank of mum and dad has stopped.
Yeah. He's got a fend for himself now.
Yeah, I got a fend for
so he's got his make or break.
my money through hard labouring.
How'd you do, Joe? 15:08. Well done. So PB, but I would love to have gone 9 seconds quicker. The only way I would have gone 9 seconds quicker is if I was able to stay. It's Callum, isn't it? Like, if he was able to stay in for like a bit longer, because when he dropped out, it's a lot harder being first person behind the bike than second. Yeah. And when he dropped out, you could notice it. Like not much. You know, you're talking like maybe a quarter of a second a lap or something, or half a second a lap. But yeah, over 5 laps, that put me 3 seconds down, and then it was like I came through here kind of like knowing I needed to kick in a 63 to do it. It's like I'm never going to kick in a 63. Whereas if I came here in a 68, I would have put myself through hell to do that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, right. So I'm back now from the track 5K. Pretty successful trip out. We organised this race really just to spice things up a bit during Corona, because obviously races are getting cancelled left, right and centre, so we wanted something to motivate us, and we picked a date for a 5K and had 15 of us turn up over 2 races, socially distanced of course beforehand. And yeah, just had a good hit out. Got Ray, my dad, to come and help with timing. I managed to get 15:08. I wanted to go under 15 minutes, didn't quite happen, but it was still a 20-second PB, so I can't be too disappointed with that, because if it's a personal best, it's the best you've ever done over the distance, so you kind of have to be pleased. And I'll have another crack at one in a month's time and see if I can break 15 for the first time. So next, actually, I've got a 12-hour. So to put a bit of perspective onto it, this 5K is on the Wednesday, and then on the Sunday I'm doing something completely different, other end of the spectrum, and I'm doing a 12-hour time trial. If you check out my Instagram feed, I'm running a competition for this, and you have to guess the amount of miles or kilometres, if you go by that you think I'll cycle in 12 hours, and put what you think my average power will be. The average power will just be taken into account if there's a tie on the distance. So head over to my Instagram and put a guess on there, and you can win a wax chain from Revolver or a cycle top from DHB, whatever you want. Thanks guys, hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.